Playing it, I'm coaching it. It's a family affair, and that's how pure it is in our family.
If you're a Harper, the family business is basketball. Ron Harper Sr. is a 5-time NBA champion. Ron Harper Jr. helped put Rutgers basketball on the map and is carving out an NBA career of his own. But up in Ramsey, there's two more Harpers who are now at the forefront of New Jersey high school basketball.
Dylan is very focused, I think a lot because of Maria's guidance.
Most days, they're mother and son, talking about life, friends, and homework. During basketball season, however, it's coach and player, and they're talking plays and strategy. Dylan Harper took the Garden State by storm during a breakout junior season at Don Bosco Prep. His mother is Maria, who played Division I basketball and is a former high school head coach of her own. As one of Bosco's top assistant coaches, she's there for every twist and turn.
Now, before y'all start, I'm going to say this with all due respect. This video is all due respect, respect my homie from Jersey, bro. I'm not going to go into crazy. I just got outside the house because, it's hot outside, but I wanted to record this video in my car because too much noise is going on. My neighbors are fucking annoying. But with all due respect for this whole video, I was watching the NBA draft or whatever, and I have a lot of thoughts because, bro, I'm not going to lie, this is one of the funniest fucking drafts in recent history because all of these motherfuckers had me laughing. And it's because some of them are already rich and they're not from the trenches or whatever. So they don't care about getting drafted like that. They just want to go where they want to go. And Ace Bailey, bro, he had me laughing because he really did not want to go to Utah, bro. And I don't blame him because Utah is kind of whack. And, that's just more of a Mormon town if you want a quiet vibe. And, he's playing basketball for Rutgers. He saw a lot of environment. And to go there, even though you're making millions, I would be mad too, bro. I would be mad too. But, sometimes you got to go out there and ball. And I'm not going to lie. A lot of these prospects, besides the top 5, I did not know who they were. I just wanted to see where my boy Cooper Flagg went. And I wanted to see where Ace Bailey and Ron Harper Jr. went. And I also wanted to see who my Celtics drafted. But, bruh, that's not even the point of this video. The point of this video, and this is with all due respect, is Ron Harper Jr.'s mom, Maria Harper. Oh, my God, she is fine as fuck. And I say this with all due respect, bro. I'm not disrespecting the Harper family. In fact, I fuck with Ron Harper. I remember watching him, growing up or whatever. But, damn, she was bad as fuck. And then, no weird shit. But, since they kept showing her and Twitter kept buzzing about her, I had to research. Bro. And that's why I showed y'all the clip right there. And I was like, damn, bro, she fine. She's has basketball IQ. She has all this stuff going for her. And I'm like, God damn, imagine being this dude's teammate. And, you in high school, whatever, you're 17, 16-year-old. And then your coach is his mom. And his mom is fine as hell. And she treats all of y'all good as fuck. Bro, it's hard not to get attracted, bro. It's hard not to get attracted. And it's wild me saying this as a 27-year-old dude, but she took the show. She stole the draft. Fuck the Cooper Flagg pick, the Dallas pick. She was the number 1 pick, bro. And this was the funniest draft because every time these dudes get drafted, and it happened last year in the NFL too, and with Jaden Daniels, who I covered on this channel, every time these dudes get drafted and they have a bad bitch or their mom looks good or someone is fine, we just make a story about it and it's funny. It's funny. And just seeing the shenanigans of this draft, it was entertaining, bro. It was more entertaining than the finals in some aspects. But I wanted to make a video covering that because, bro, we need more stuff like that that makes the NBA and the NFL lit because it's just funny to see this kind of reaction on Twitter and just see the season play out throughout the season and just remember this stuff because, honestly, I view sports as comedy now because they don't make the logical decisions. There's no grit and grind in sports like that no more. We're all more political in sports. So when I see stuff like this that's funny and entertaining, that's more lit than all the other stuff and the actual product we see on the court. Because, bro, the outside stuff, when you become an adult, is way more interesting than the stuff you see on the court. Because the stuff on the court is interesting, but with all the injuries and nonsense, it takes away from the game. It takes away from the game, and a lot of players aren't likable, as I've said in previous videos. And they don't really be trying hard. Like, they really don't be trying hard. They don't really be setting, like, the tone or having their own confidence and swagger. They just get a lot of their confidence and swagger from the past. They don't do anything unique. Like, the only person that kind of does things like their own unique way is Shai Alexander or Gilgeous or whatever his name is. Like, he has a lot of swag. Tatum has a lot of swag. But, you know, a lot of these players, they just don't really stand out, and they just hoop and they just stream on Twitch. But, like, to see this draft and see, like, all this funny stuff and all this shenanigans, I'm like, maybe there may be hope in the future. But I wanted to cover it because I thought this was a funny topic. I'm probably going to go back and watch the tail end of the draft and post this video later, but I had to discuss this stuff. I had to talk about bro's mom, and I mean it with all due respect, bro. She's just fine, and then the draft was funny, and I had to talk about it. But anyway, hopefully you guys like, comment, and subscribe to this video. You know, I'm going to put out more current event, more funny videos, and just kind of keep going, bro, because I'm back on my grind, and I'm just becoming true to self. We're going to start these Twitch streams in a week and a half, and I'm really going to get consistent. I'm really going to get focused. I'm really going to lock in. But anyway, y'all take care, and I'm out.